to Safe Space with Stacy, Healing Hypnosis. As you rest here in this comfortable place, perhaps you are curious as to just how and when you will go into trance. And of course, I don't know exactly when this will happen for you, but I do know that very soon you will be ready to surprise yourself by taking a mental step back to watch your thoughts. And perhaps you will see those thoughts on the wings of a butterfly, flying from flower to flower as thoughts do. You can be concentrating on something in particular when another thought enters your mind, which reminds you of something else, and your butterfly mind is all over the place as you relax even more deeply. One moment it settles on a fragrant flower, and then suddenly it spreads its wings as it flies up in the air, performing its dance in the warm summer sunshine before landing again on a different plant. Even now, as you are listening to the sound of my voice, you could be thinking of something else at the back of your mind. And as you watch the butterfly coming and going, you might be surprised to let yourself continue watching that butterfly as you relax the muscles in those feet that are resting there side by side. And I wonder which one will relax first. And will you now notice a difference between them? Perhaps one foot feels slightly heavier or warmer than the other. Or will they both feel the same? Keep watching the butterfly. Notice its colors. Is it a yellow butterfly? Or is it a rich, velvety brown? Or it could be red or purple, or a mixture of colors. Once you have identified the color or colors of your butterfly, I wonder if it will remind you of something else in the same shade or hue, or a mixture of shades. Or maybe you will see the colors changing as they go deeper. And notice how your beautiful butterfly has landed again. As your legs relax and feel heavy, and those legs are relaxed and heavy, and it's such a comfortable feeling that you want to spread up into your thighs and hips and stomach. So that relaxing, comfortable feeling does spread up, and you find your thighs and hips and stomach are so relaxed now as your mind flies wherever it will, just like the butterfly. Did you notice the patterns on the butterfly's wings? Some parts contouring the edge of its wings, and then diagonal lines spreading out from the center of its body, forming delicate, wavy patterns that are filled with even more color. And the center of your body is also relaxed. Your breathing is steady and calm, and those muscles feel loose and limp. And even your chest and arms are relaxed and comfortable, still and beautifully relaxed. As your butterfly mind is getting too tired to fly here And there, in just once, rest. And as those arms and hands are relaxed and comfortable, resting here, just like the rest of you, feeling too heavy to move, too heavy and comfortable to even want to move. So quiet your mind. And as your mind begins to still, so you notice those facial muscles are also relaxed. Your jaw, which is often tense, is now comfortably relaxed, as are the muscles around your mouth and your nose. They don't need to open yet. You know where you are. You know you are safe and comfortable and relaxed. And it's such a nice feeling to experience this heavy calmness and relaxation. Even the butterfly has gotten tired from flying around and decides to hang upside down for a while on the other side of one of those flowers, folding its wings as it does. And you are resting here, so calmly, so peacefully, and it's so nice to be still and not have to think those butterfly thoughts. And as you drift lazily, effortlessly down into your own beautiful abyss, softly cocooned in a warm, velvety cloak, I will be quiet for a few moments. All will be quiet and still. And in the silence that follows, take yourself just as deep into trance as is right for you at this time. And when you next hear my voice, you will not be surprised. You will remain in this deep and beautiful trance, just ready to follow any suggestions or work along with me towards transformation and progress in whatever your subconscious mind intuitively knows is best way forward for you. Keeping your eyes closed, take a deep breath. Take a second deep breath, as deep as you can. And on your third deep breath, hold it for about 3 seconds. And exhale and relax. With each breath that you take, allow yourself to relax deeper and deeper. I'm going to have you relax each part of your body, starting from the top of your head, going all the way down to the bottom of your feet. And as I mention each part, just allow everything to let go. Starting from the top of your head, your scalp and your forehead. Let go of all that tension and stress. Your eyebrows, your eyelids. Feel that relaxation going down through your cheeks and your nose. Relax all the muscles around your mouth and lips. Relax your chin and jaw, and allow all those muscles in your face to just relax and let go. Feel that relaxation going down into your neck and shoulders. Get rid of any tension that might be in your shoulder area. It should feel good to do that. Relax your arms all the way down to your hands and your fingertips. Just let go. Let go completely. And notice how deep your breathing has become. So much more relaxed than just a few moments ago. And as you breathe in deeply and exhale slowly, allow all the muscles in your chest to just relax. All the way down to your stomach. Get rid of any tension that might be in your stomach area. Down to your hips. Just let go completely. And your legs relaxed. Your thighs. Your knees. Relax your calves and your ankles. Feel that relaxation going down into your feet, even in your toes. Just relax completely. As you drift down deeper into a very relaxed state. You are now deeply relaxed, and the suggestions that you hear will have an immediate and permanent effect on your subconscious mind. You will hear every word that I speak, even though you may find your mind wandering away at times, because right now, nothing else matters, nothing except for the wonderful feeling of relaxation that you're experiencing. I know that you have been concerned with forgiveness, and whether this was forgiving yourself or forgiving another, it really doesn't matter right now. Because at this moment in time, it is as though you haven't a care in the world. Nobody wants anything. Nobody needs anything. There is absolutely nothing at all for you to do except relax and let go. And just enjoy the feelings that are being generated within you. And during this hypnotic experience, I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things. And you will find that as these images begin to form in your mind, you will go even deeper into this wonderful hypnotic trance. And you will feel that you are there in that situation, and that everything I suggest is already beginning to take place. Even as you experience those feelings, they will become vivid and clear and real to you. And in this new reality becomes your actuality, for it is time to let go of those negative conditions and move on to a happier and more fulfilling existence. And in your imagination, I want you to go to a beautiful place, perhaps hundreds of thousands of miles away from where you are now. A place where you are totally alone, comfortably alone, with your own thoughts, your own feelings, and your own sense of oneness with the universe. And at this time, I want you to know that you will never be completely alone, because you will hear my voice all the time, and my voice will go with you to guide you towards your new reality. And so I would like to ask you to just trust in the sound of my voice and allow my voice to take you deeper and deeper into a comfortable feeling of gentle, hypnotic rest. I would like to suggest that you create a magnificent day. Imagine it as a lovely, warm summer's day with a clear blue sky and a lovely sandy beach. See the golden sands that seem to stretch on forever, to your left and to your right. And way ahead of you is a vast ocean. Those lazily rolling waves are the most perfect shade of aquamarine, a beautiful blue-green color, with the reflection of millions of sparkles of bright sunlight dancing and swaying far away. And you are totally at peace in this paradise of yours, completely relaxed and at one with the life force around you. Experience the texture of the soft, warm sand beneath your bare feet. And nearby, did you notice a little rock pool with seashells beautifully shaped and multicolored pebbles and fossils? There is a clump of seaweed and a thin piece of driftwood that has somehow floated onto the shore. And you wander towards the rock pool to find a comfortable place to sit and examine in more depth these treasures that have been washed up by the ocean. After just a short while, you reach your hand and pick up the piece of driftwood. And feeling the texture of the soft wood, you draw a circle in the sand all around you. Do this in your mind now. The circle can be any size that you want it to be. And you are in the center of the circle. Now this circle represents the circle of all the people and all the experiences that you have ever encountered during your life. And into this circle, I want you to place all the ones who have ever hurt you in any way. And you can do this with your stick by drawing symbols in the sand. The symbols can be different for each person, action, or experience. Your symbols could be made up of initials or small drawings that represent each negative experience. Or they can simply be crosses. Do whichever you like, because this circle, these symbols that represent these people, events, actions, or experiences are private and personal to you. And in this circle, you are now drawing symbols that represent anyone who has ever wronged you in any way, perhaps by their actions or deeds. And it doesn't matter how small or whatever the reason, Just do this now as I'm quiet for a moment or two. Good. Now I want you to draw symbols to represent any misunderstandings that you've had about anyone or anything at all, or any misunderstandings that you've had about you. And now, into the circle, you can place symbols to represent any people or any events that you feel were responsible for causing your irritation or offense in any recent or distant past. Any resentment, hatred, fear, or other negative emotions or experiences are all represented here in your circle of life by symbols. And I will be quiet again for a few minutes longer to allow you to identify each and every one. All of those unwanted feelings that have been generated within you by other people, events, experiences, or anything else in your life. Good. And now your circle contains symbols to represent all those negativities. And of course, you can return to this place whenever you wish, should you ever encounter others that need to be included in another circle of life. And now, I want you to affirm in your mind after me. All persons, experiences, events, actions, and anything else that has offended me, I forgive. From both within and without. I forgive all things and people from the past, the present, and the future. I forgive. I am free, and they are free too. All these negativities are cleared up between us, now and forever. And most of all, I forgive myself for setting any of those things in motion. I forgive completely and unconditionally. I am free. From now on, I recognize that nobody can avoid exposure to all negative influences and still be a part of an ongoing theme of life. But I can avoid entertaining them or taking these things to heart. In the same way that a gardener avoids cultivating weeds in the garden of contentment. You are free now. You have forgiven everything, past and present, that needs forgiveness. And at the same time, you are forgiven in every way. And it is time to step outside your circle of life and begin a new cycle of life that is happier for you and for your fellow companions who share your universal journey of life. You have forgiven, and you have been forgiven by yourself. So let us walk away from the circle now, for the tide is coming in closer and closer. And as you leave the beach, I think you will see a very large wave washing over your circle and obliterating all those negative symbols from your life forever. And suddenly, the sunlight begins to come out so bright, so wonderful, that the whole scene is lit up before you. And you can feel all of the healing energies from the universe entering your cosmic awareness. And you are filled with love from the light of the sun. You are free, and it's a wonderful feeling. In a moment, I'm going to invite you back to the here and now by counting from 1 to 5. And with each number, you will feel more awake, more aware, more alert and energized. On the count of 5, I will say wide awake, and when I do, your eyes will open, you'll be wide awake, fully refreshed, out of hypnosis and back to your full conscious awareness, feeling fantastic, more present and content. 1, you're beginning to come back. Feel the energy start flowing through your body. 2, feeling and knowing your time here today has been one of the best investments of your life. 3, moving your fingers and toes, moving your fingers and toes, more and more awake. Feel the energy running through your body more now. 4, hearing everyday sounds all around you. That's right. Breathe in wakeful energy, clearing your head, balancing your energies, feeling wonderful in every way. 5, open your eyes, fully coming back, fully back, wide awake. Welcome back.